to ask you something that you probably never say out loud, but you feel every single day. Do you ever feel like there's a storm inside you, a constant fight between the person you are and the person you know you could be? That quiet war, the one nobody else sees, the one you fight in silence when no one is watching. That war defines who you truly are. Every one of us carries battles that the world cannot see. Batman is not just about fighting criminals in Gotham. His real battle is the war within himself, the war between fear and courage, between vengeance and justice, between giving up and standing again. That is the war we all fight. You see, the outside world will always try to break you, distract you, or bury you in doubt. But the truth is, the loudest enemy is not out there. It's inside your own head, the voice that whispers, "You're not good enough." The voice that tells you, "Stay down, don't try again." That is your joker, and just like Batman, you have to learn how to face it every single day. The war within us doesn't come with explosions. It doesn't come with sirens. It doesn't come with headlines. It comes when you wake up tired, but still drag yourself to work. It comes when life knocks you down and you don't want to rise again. It comes when temptation says take the easy way, and discipline whispers fight one more day. That is the silent battlefield. Most people lose this war before they even begin. They surrender to comfort. They let fear control their every choice. They stop dreaming because failure feels too heavy. But not you. Not if you're listening to this. Deep down, you know you were built for more. Deep down, you know there's a fighter inside you waiting to rise. Think about Batman. He lost everything as a child. His world shattered in one night. Most people would have broken forever, but instead of surrendering to pain, he turned his pain into power. Instead of being destroyed by his darkness, he learned how to master it. And that's exactly what you must do. Your war will not end tomorrow or next week or next year. This is a lifelong battle. The person you were yesterday will always try to pull you back. The weaknesses you try to escape will keep testing you. The habits you try to kill will keep knocking at your door. But here's the truth. You don't need to win the war in one night. You only need to win today, and then tomorrow, and then the day after. The war within us is not about perfection. It's about consistency. It's about refusing to let the weaker version of you take over. Every workout you finish, every time you stay disciplined, every time you refuse to give in to laziness, you win another small battle. Those small battles, over time, create a warrior. And here's the most important part. No one will see these battles. Nobody will clap for you when you resist your temptations. Nobody will cheer when you get up early and push yourself. Nobody will know the nights you cry in silence or the mornings you rise in exhaustion. But Batman never needed applause, and neither do you, because greatness is not built in the spotlight, it is built in the shadows. The war within us is also about fear. Fear of failure, fear of rejection, fear of being alone. Batman feels fear too. He's not fearless, he simply chooses to act despite fear. That's what makes him powerful. Fear will never leave you, but you can learn to walk with it, to move forward with trembling hands, to stand tall even when your knees are shaking. That is courage, that is strength. You might ask, why does this war never end? Because the moment the war ends, you stop growing. The day you stop fighting, you start dying. You need the war within, you need the struggle, because only through struggle can you discover your real power. Only through pain can you find your true purpose. Remember this, you are not at war with the world. You are at war with your excuses. You are at war with your old habits. You are at war with your laziness, your fears, your doubts. And if you learn how to conquer them, nothing outside of you can break you. Gotham may be dark, but the darkest streets are nothing compared to the darkness inside. Yet every night, Batman goes out there and fights. Not because it gets easier, not because the city changes, but because he refuses to let the war within defeat him. And that is what makes him unbreakable. The same is true for you, the weight you carry, the scars you hide, the pain you bury. All of it can either destroy you or sharpen you. The choice is always yours. Will you let your inner Joker control your story? Or will you rise like the Dark Knight and fight again and again? No matter how many times you fall, there will be days when you lose, days when you feel crushed, days when you can't see a reason to keep moving. And that's okay. Even Batman stumbles. Even Batman bleeds, but every time he falls, he remembers why he started. He remembers the mission. He remembers that Gotham still needs him. And you need to remember your mission. You need to remember why you started. Because when the war within us rages the loudest, that's when the world outside needs our strength the most. Your family needs you strong. Your dreams need you strong. Your future needs you strong. That is why you cannot give up. So listen carefully. You don't need to win this war with one strike. You only need to keep fighting. To rise every single time, to stay in the fight when it hurts, to push when it feels impossible, to carry your scars as proof of survival, not as marks of weakness. One day, when you look back, you'll realize the war within you was never meant to destroy you. It was meant to forge you, to make you unshakable, to make you unstoppable, to make you a legend in your own life. And when that day comes, when you stand tall after years of fighting, you won't just be the person you dreamed of becoming. You will be something greater. You will be proof that no darkness inside you is stronger than the fire within you. That is the war within us, and that is the war you must never stop fighting.